Saturday morning, that can only mean one thing. Yes, indeed, it's time for the Saturday show here from the Batcave, back in France at the Motor West Studios. And as you can see, I'm in a slightly different place. We're still kind of working out how things are going to work here in this studio. And if I go out of focus, I'm sorry, but I just haven't got around to putting the lighting up yet. I'd like to say, okay, a couple of things which are coming up on this little episode here, which is, you know, I've been in Spain for the last week gigging, and me and the guys we were messing about doing some stuff, and this is one of those things. And another thing, especially for Evil White Clown Punk, this is my blinky lights, which I got for Christmas. Woohoo! I didn't get just a Jehovah's Witness camera either. Evil will know that, and if you watch Evil's channel, watch it because you'll see what he means. The other thing was, you know, in a Spanish bar, and there's nothing better to do, this is what happens as well. Yeah, just a little bit of a sing-song for you guys. Late on, that's all that was left in the bar. Anyway, I'd like to point out, I drove just over 900 miles from the Motor West Studios here down to Majaca in Spain, right? Gets there, puts the speaker cabinet, the 1x15, and then a 2x10, and then I put the bass amp in its box on top of that, and open the front, and what's in there? No, not the bass amp, it was the bloody PA. I'd taken the wrong sodding amplifier all the way down to 900 miles. Luckily I had a spare with me, but there you go. I shall never ever do that again, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so here's a few bits, and be back for the Q&A at the end. Stage.
Pretty cool, eh?
I should be here.
Yeah, don't jump, Nick.
Jack will be there.
Yeah.
Brian will be there.
It's so big.
Will be there.
This is so big, this stage.
Can we, Brian?
You're going to stop.
Yeah!
Yeah!
That'd be cool.
This is excellent. Wow, yeah, don't fall on anything. This is real cool.
Love again. We're getting one in a minute.
Well, here we go, this is another one you'll sing to.
Oh, I saw them. It's Saturday and it's Q&A time. Now, not many questions this week, but just gonna. A few of you mentioned last week, did the Q&A, where's your long blonde hair? Well, I had it cut off. Now it's all growing back again in the space of a week. Totally amazing hair I've got. So I think I've got a cough today, I'm very sorry. And Peter Curry driver, he asked me, he said, enjoy your holiday and the next week, so if you could travel back in time to one event, where and when would that be? Do you know, I got a message last week from Pete, and there are so many moments which I'd love to go back to, you know, from being in my race car, you know, just doing one more lap, doing a lap of Lytton Hill or Brands Hatch or wherever, and that sheer adrenaline rush, and I'll never get that again, I'm sure. Or could it be when I went to see my first big major concert with a girl called Michelle Stevenson, or Mickey as she was known as, and that was a few firsts. And then, funny enough, that particular night shaped a lot of life after that, you know, from the fact that Elton John, who I never really thought much of before, and this was way back in the 70s, and after that concert I thought, this guy is a genius. And when he released a record called Daniel, I knew there and then that my son would be called Daniel. And so there's so many events that you could go back to, but where would I go? Do you know, I'm going to think about that for another week, because there's got to be one absolutely defining moment where everything changed, where, you know, where life really happened. So I'm going to think of that for another week. Dave Whitner says, What was your New Year resolution? Not to drink so much, lose some more weight. I've lost a bit, but I need to lose some more. That's really it. And I know that's a really boring thing, but it has to be. I could say have my prostate removed, get rid of this piss and cancer or something. But no, I'll live with that. I'll live that for a bit more. So I just lose some weight. Yeah. Yeah, and thank you. I'd like to say thank you to all the new viewers, and a big shout out to everybody out there, and hope you all have a healthy and wonderful 2020. And Jeff, mate, I'm thinking of you. Till next week, my friends. Hands up.